All right, you wonderful, amazing humans and Coach Greg Bill. Happy Friday, everybody. Big waves to you. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. I'm having a lot of fun in here. I'm actually, again, in my mobile office here. I'm getting really good at that. But when I'm coming to you with this type technology, you look frozen on my screen. So I can't tell if I've got humor or if you're like, no, we're not feeling it, Brent. We're not feeling it this morning. So it is Wacky Friday on our word. Let me know, put a one in the comment if you dig Wacky Friday words, or if you're like, you know what, we need to be a little more serious on Friday. Okay. I don't know. Maybe you like the words. This was Andrea. All
I
right.
think we have to ask because Coach does not like the funny words of Friday, and I like the funny words. So I said
Okay. Well,
the group, and
there's a lot of ones in the comment. There's a lot of ones in the comment. I said I do things even sometimes when I don't like to do them. So, all right. This was suggested by Lee Moss, though. So thank you, Lee. And we got a couple of birthday people today. We hope they're on. So if you know Lisa Slade, it's her birthday today. Sheila Dunn, it's Sheila's birthday today. And Susan Stegall, Susan's birthday today. So Andrew, maybe we can find out if they're on here and if anybody else's birthday. And we tried to look and find. So the Wacky Friday word. Again, thank you, Lee Moss, for this. Taradiddle. Taradiddle. How many
thank
of you?
you, Diddle, Tara
I'm
Diddle.
I'm sorry, taradiddle. That's what I meant to say. Taradiddle. Okay, taradiddle. I've never used this word before. I've never heard this word before. Coach Bill, you ever used this word? So the definition of taradiddle, it's a small. Now I can tell you he's done this. Okay, I can promise you this that Coach Bibb has done this. A small, harmless fib or a piece of silly nonsense. Have you ever just played a prank? Like Alan White owns this huge concrete finishing company. Like they do work all over the place. They are the best concrete finishers in the southeastern part of the United States of America. Okay. Possibly the US. But let me tell you, I'm sure he before has had to tell a client like that was a good friend of his, like he's poured a slab of concrete, big slab, and he's like, oh my gosh, something messed up. This stuff is going to break up, flake up in your driveway for the rest of its being. It would be, and then he comes back and goes, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You know, one of those little silly moments where you know you're just going in a little fib, trying to have a little fun. Well, guess what? That's taradiddle. So, why is that word important today? So it's a light, sometimes trivial untruth. Now, Brenda Carlton, you've never done that to Larry. You have never aggravated Larry, never told any little thing to aggravate him. No April Fool's joke, never. Um, it could be that you've said, I only had one cookie when really you had six. Now, that's usually a scoop of ice cream for me, where I say, I only had one scoop is the reason I ate it so fast. But really, it was three scoops, and I'm pretty impressive on eating ice cream. So it's just that little bitty untruth, but you're kind of having a little humor, a little fun with it as well. But it's harmless fun. But let me say this, and this is where I went this morning with Taradiddle. And you got to know if you're this person. Don't mention anybody's name, okay, in the comments. But do you know anybody that in a would occasionally send you a text message in the morning and it's just got like a question mark? Or I can't believe you did this, question mark. Like they're not giving you the rest of the story. They just hit you with a punch and a text. It's like, I can't believe this is happening. What are you talking about? So sends your anxiety through the roof, and you're like, why would somebody send this open ending taradiddle? Like that would be a moment for me where they're like, all am I the only one that gets those? Maybe I'm the only one that gets those from people. It's like, I'm just going to send your anxiety through the roof this morning or this afternoon. So I want to encourage us all, especially in business and well, really in anything. It's okay to have those taradiddle moments every now and then. Little humor, little fun. Be quick, because one time went really bad on me with Andrea and her sister. I had a little moment. I was going to have some fun with her sister. Might have shared a little bit of untruth because she had like won a car and I did a little something and it sent her anxiety through the roof. And then I tried to tell her really quick and then it didn't go so well. And so Andrea might have got a little upset with me for that taradiddle moment that I thought was funny. But I also encourage us to be careful, like in communication, like sending those little half unbaked text or comments that would send somebody not understanding what you're talking about and their anxiety's driven and all of that. Does that make sense? Brenda Carlton, you're like, I don't even know where he's going with this morning. So, all right, that's the way I looked at the word this morning. Andrew, I'll turn it to you. You can clean us up here.
Oh, well, this word is a great word if you want to giggle a little bit. I had never heard of this word before, so Lee, thank you for expanding our vocabulary. I don't know if I'm going to add it into the everyday vernacular, but maybe I'm going to add this in. I don't know. So a taradiddle might be tiny, but honesty keeps life simpler and lighter. So it was a little hard to find a quote with this word in it, but that was the quote there. A taradiddle might be tiny, but honesty keeps life simpler and lighter. So I looked into, okay, what are those little taradiddles that we tell ourselves or maybe other people that we should watch out for? And yes, guys, when Coach did play that little trick, tell that little taradiddle to my sister, we had words. It did not go well. He made my sister cry. And I don't know if you guys know this. He has a good heart. He's good inside. He did not mean to, but I'm a little bit of a protector. And Mama Bear came out and she was a little mad. But we worked through it. We're okay now. But what are some of the taradiddles that we should watch for in our world? First of all, those I'm fine moments when you're absolutely not. Right? Anybody else, when somebody asks how you are and you're always fine, 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 fine. And sometimes your tone doesn't quite go along with the word. You're like, fine, I'm fine. But sometimes we got to let people in if we're having a moment where we're not quite there. Next is the one we tell ourselves, which is the I'll start tomorrow taradiddle. I want to let you guys in on a little secret. Every day this week, I have had a little block on my calendar for the gym. I've put it on the calendar. I scheduled it. It was there. It's purple. So, like, for my personal items are purple. So it was a big, pretty purple block. It's Friday and the YMCA has not seen Andrea. And it was like, well, tomorrow is the day that I will go. So we have to say that today deserves our better. So make sure you're not telling yourself little taradiddles where you're not showing up for yourself. Number three is I don't need help. Whew. I can be so guilty of this. I got this. I got this. I got this. I just picture when you're carrying in groceries from the trunk of your car and maybe you guys don't do this, but you have to take it all in one load. So you're like weighted down and you're tripping over yourself and you really don't have it. You can't end up opening the door into the house. And it's like, well, no, I didn't have it. So teamwork always makes the load lighter. So stop telling yourself that you can handle all of it. Go ask for a little bit of help. Number four is it's no big deal, Taradiddle. When something is, your feelings matter. So if you feel like something is big and you're telling the little taradiddle of, it's no big deal, but inside you feel differently. Go ahead and name those feelings because that is a strength that you have. So go own that feeling, name that feeling, lean into that feeling, overcome that feeling. Number 5 is the I've totally got this handled, Taradiddle. Again, I can be guilty of this where I'm like, yeah, I got this until I don't. And then I'm not only letting myself down, but I'm letting other people down. So when you have those moments where you realize I am absolutely telling a fib right here, I don't totally have this handled, make sure that you're reaching out because delegation is truly a superpower when we figure it out. And then lastly, and this is a doozy, this is one we tell ourselves where we say, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready, Taradiddle. And guess what? Every single person on here is more ready than we're ever going to give ourselves credit for. So get up and go do that thing. Andrea, get to the gym. Go do that thing that you think you're not ready for. And I'll tell you, Pat, you're the center of my screen. I'm going to talk about you for a minute, but she wasn't ready to hike 8 million miles around the nation this last year, right? She wasn't ready. She's at a new low today. She has almost lost 100 pounds. We can't say 100 pounds till she hits it because she is going to correct you to the last ounce. Yes, she is. I see you. But you know what? She wasn't ready to start that journey until she just made the decision. So you are more ready than you give yourself credit for. So go do that thing that you are not quite sure you can. Read the hard book, go hike the hillside, go take the trip, go, I don't know, go do the thing, start the business. I'm not sure what it is because you are more ready than you know. And Taradiddles don't stand a chance around somebody who leads with heart and integrity. So go let those ones that we're telling ourselves that are slowing us down, go let those go and go do the hard thing today. I liked it, Lee. I take it.
It was a great word, Lee. Great word today. It stretched me. Okay. Love you guys. I don't know. Do we have any of our birthday people? Maybe
I
not.
did not see any of
Listen,
our
we
birthday
hope they have a
girls.
most amazing birthday ever, guys. Have a great weekend and be on the IPA Zoom Monday if you're in our company. Be there today. We're going to talk about Black Friday. It's coming down Monday with corporate on the IPA Zoom. Have a great weekend, guys. Love you so much.
Love you guys. Have a beautiful
God
weekend.
bless you.
Thank
Love you
you.
all.
Stay
Thank running.
you
Love
guys.
you
Great
all.
job,
Have a
Brent
wonderful
Andrew.
Interesting
word,
word.
Love you
everyone.
guys. Have a great